Yate. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Should probably turn that off. There we go. Yes, hello, hello, welcome back into Forza Horizon 6, where we play the Horizon Festival. No, but anyway, we are doing the festival because it is the festival playlist. We're currently now in the winter season of the Horizon Decades festival playlist. Winter being 2000s cars, which are most definitely not retro, even though as you can see here, they say that 2000s has some retro sports cars. Yeah. We do not allow that. We do not allow that. That's just suck. I'm not that old, alright? Come on, cut me some slack. But yeah, I have done one of the daily challenges, or just the daily challenge, the one that's available. Also done this too, the photo and the treasure. What we're doing is the PR and the championships. I'm not gonna do the trial on stream. That's what I always have done for the past many streams now, as well as Horizon Play. I'm probably gonna play it with my brother. I mean, the same case with the trial and the eliminator I've already done earlier, just because, well, the eliminator, oh man, I can't speak. But yeah, the eliminator is quite boring, so no, we keep it there. We keep it done. But yeah, we are gonna do the weekly first. I have a tune ready, and I've just now realized that this car, well, when I looked for a tune, this car is actually very bad. And I guess not in the handling sense for road or off-road. It's just that it lacks a lot of top speed. The tune that I've gotten here is from Rock LXD, one of the greatest off-road tuners. Oh, you guys can't see. There you go. You can see the LXD. But yeah, Rock LXD. Or maybe I can you guys actually see it here? Nope, you guys can see it as well. Well, that sucks. Can I there we go. Rock LXD. You guys can see it there. It's an okay tune. I mean, he did specify as well here only for early game progression, and it's, well, very apparent why its top speed is only 243. And then as we research or find out more, in A, this has slicks, I believe. Yep. The A version of this with slicks can only go up to 220, understandable. But this, a dirt tune, an off-road tire tune, right? For off-road, obviously, it can only go up to 267. Now, why is that? But the car just sucks, basically. That's the reason why. And that's why I opted to go for B. And then we also have like I said, 2000s retro sports cars. Those are not retro, come on. It's only 20 years old. God damn it. Right, and 2000s modern rally. I also checked that earlier. I have a WRX STI. The hatchback one in 2008, I believe, for road. But as you can see, that's off-road. I just noticed the sign. But I also have a tune for off-road, but this is probably that car. Oh wait, no, because it's in my faves. There was another car of mine that's under Modern Rally, which I can use, which is this one. Yeah, we'll probably use that. I mean, we don't have any other option, so we'll use that. And then an S1 2000s car. I think I do have some, right? I I hope so. I do have probably use the Enzo. Maybe. The other one is an off-road tune. Probably use that for the drift zone, because if I remember correctly, there was a drift zone, but no. Let's not do it just yet. We have to do the weekly first. Which is, let's do the wheel spin. Our free daily wheel spin. Oh, that was laggy. Yeah, thank you, Forza. That was very nice. But the reason I think it lags is because I updated my drivers and did the factory reset thingy for AMD and just kept the settings just to clear out all the cache and whatnot. So yeah, we might experience maybe a lot of stutters, but let's see. So Sekibe time attack, we need 3 laps of that. I have no idea what Sekibe time attack is. That's Hokubu. This Sekibe, that's Sony. Is this Sekibe like the one that's dirt? It is. Alright. So we just need to do 3 of this and we'll be golden. I'm surprised that we have to do 3. It really should have been just 1. But whatever. Let's just get this over with. I'm surprised there aren't like a lot of players here. Oh, that is understeery. Oh, yep, there we go. That's a starter. But why 3, man? I believe like the past challenges from the previous seasons, and not just for the Horizon decades, right? Also applies to the previous one, which was the Welcome to Japan, I believe. I have severe stutters. But yeah, I believe you only had to do like 1 lap for a time attack in whichever circuit they required you to actually do it in. So it's weird that they actually increased it to 3 now. There we go. You can see now in the map every single player that is here in this server trying to do this time attack. It's now popped up. There are quite a few players here. And we're using a car that ain't even like that good. I'm like surprised that it's actually this bad. Just because well, a lot of the Mitsubishis in this game, not just Mitsubishi, the Lancer, right? The Subaru as well. The Subarus as well are pretty damn good. Maybe the Toyota Celicas, add that to the list of actually like good rally cars. But somehow this one specifically is very bad. It has such a low top speed and hard acceleration, and very understeery for a car that lacks top speed, right? We need one more. So yeah, I'm sure in real life it doesn't handle like this, but in this game PGG just absolutely destroyed this car. We'll do this one in first person, why not? Go. There we go. As you can see, I'm not that basically not my expertise. But I can still drive fairly quickly. But don't expect something like grandma driving type of driving or type of skill from me. I'm nowhere near that. Got some micro starters, but quite decent. Never improved from the first lap, I believe. I don't care. Bonk. What did we get? What time did we get? Damn. I think those are hackers though. Or maybe some full focus handling builds, maybe. I don't know. But there are lots of hackers in this game, which sucks. Right, Festival Loop Speed Zone. I'm guessing it's near the festival. It's this one. You need 144. I think going through this side is better, like how you do it in the circuit. Maybe I should have pushed it a bit back so that I get a better run up towards the speed zone. Let's see if I can actually do it. I think I can. Maybe if I like go from here. Yeah, I think I... Oh, that's a tight squeeze, but maybe it's possible.
When it is safe to do so. In 100 meters.
Let's see. Oh man, I thought I was gonna hit that civilian car, but turned just in time. Alright, so we have a higher average top speed when we entered, so let's just keep this. Where is that guy going? Bro, you have a very wrong tune if you're sliding like that. Alright, so a dirt race is the final one. We'll probably do... Should we cheese it? I think we should. Because even though like I want to make this a very short stream, I kind of want to still somewhat push it above an hour or so. TiHA Scramble is quite long though. But I actually do want to race on that. Or maybe not. Maybe actually just do one lap. I don't know. Should we just lock in and just do this 3 laps? Because TiHA is quite an easy circuit to do. I believe I can use the original. There we go. We continue. Yeah, as you can see, there was some like a bit of lag, a bit of stutters here and there, and that's because shaders. Man. But it's understandable. You don't want to express install your drivers. You just gotta keep the settings, right? When you do like the factory reset type thing in AMD drivers. Right, pretty decent launch. I believe Tommy, sorry. Oh, my bad, Tommy. I think he's using the same tune as me. Is that a Golf? Oh wait, no. I only saw the fat ass from a mile away. But yeah, I think that's a Subaru. Average Lizard is driving there, which has better top speed than what I have, which can only go up to around 240, 243, if I remember correctly. Which is just absolutely dog piss. Meaning I can catch up to Average Lizard on these long straights, but I can through the corners, so it is somewhat probably 10% of a handling build, because it is still very damn bad. Sorry, Average Lizard. Actually, there was no contact there. It just kind of went wide. There you go, nice. Gotta turn left slightly and then hard brake, and the car kind of glided into that corner, which is nice. You're a hard braking zone for this tight left-hander. Bit of understeer, but tolerable. And now for a long straight with 2 jumps. We are not gonna be able to do much here. Even that this car actually does suck in regards to top speed. But we have built a decent enough lead against the other drivers, so won't be too much of trouble. Bit of understeer there, but still handled it quite well. I believe Average Lizard caught up to us quite a bit there. I can see him in the map, but he did lose some time here in this almost fast twisty section. Seems like he did. He's fallen off, but he is also breaking away from the pack. The same can be said with me. I'm breaking away from the second places and below. The Average Lizard still has to fight with 3rd and 4th, but it seems like back then 3rd and 4th is actually fighting. So maybe Average Lizard has 2nd place in store for him by now. Oh, I was not looking at where I'm going there. Just too busy trying to compensate. But yeah, I've built a big enough lead here. A safe lead to guarantee me the win. Probably even with a couple of mistakes here, but let's not try to hope for that. So you can see the race has settled down. And not much would probably be said now because positions would finish as is. And I am a guaranteed win for the TiHA Scramble with a car that ain't even that good. Oh, I stopped steering. Tried to straighten it out a bit, but did not work. Yeah, this car's just not good. After the weekly plays, you should not drive this damn car. Damn, that was a 4-minute race. Alright, now that should have registered. If it didn't, I'm going to commit not Horizon Alive or something like that. I don't know. Alright, I should have counted. Come on, give me the completion thingy at the bottom of the screen. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yep, so the weekly is done. We'll try to do the PRs next. Let's road. Okubo's road, right? It is. Alright, and then there's this drift zone here. Oh crap. Ooh crap. Okay, obviously we'll do it. We'll do it going down. But I don't have a purpose-built drift car for this PR stunt. We'll just be using the ZR1 2009, which is an off-road tune. It should give me enough of a lack of grip to get me spinning through the corners and whatnot. It's this one. So I only need 115,000, not 140 like the 3 stars. Okay. It is actually quite stable, this Chevy. Yeah, okay, this is not good. The Chevy is very stable. What? Alright, well, we actually have to... Yep. We need to make a purpose-built one. This is not gonna work. Yeah, it is an S1, so... It's gonna have A lot of damn grip. Let's see.
Welcome back, Potato.
Try to make a car here. Can do this. Yeah, we can do. Okay, let's actually try to. We don't have a locker, right? It's 2000s. Okay, so we'll try to use one of the formula drifts. Okay, that's weird. Brother had a tune on this, but it was an S2, I believe. Yeah, it was an S2. Alright, so we'll try to use the Mazda. Wait, what? Am I in the auto show? That's why. Oh, yeah, now I see why. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. Right, so we also got a Dodge Viper. But no, we'll stick with the Mazda for now. Now, do I have a tuner that has tuned this for drift? Probably not. We have nothing. Okay. So, shall we do an engine swap? Maybe not. It has drift tires, right? We'll keep it that way. The width and a lot of our I'll just keep it 6 for now. We'll do rally. Add brakes so that we can do the tuning, and then it's already with drift suspension. I think it only caps out at that. What? Come on, man. Alright, so does this have a turbo? No. Alright, so we will not be doing that. There we go. Actually, we can tune it for all wheel. It should, yep, there we go. It should go above. Maybe we'll keep it rear wheel and then just keep it as that. Alright, I think that could work. I believe that is the lightest wheel. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, we have to tune it. If I remember how to tune drift cars. You lock the diff. Put everything at the back. You do this. Actually, maybe I'll actually do that. There we go. Then this is fine. And we have to do this. Alignment is like that. Maybe we'll move the 1.5 because we have full aero. Yeah, right. We'll do that for now. Everything's fine here. Try to do this. Is that fine? Why do I feel like that is incredibly long? I didn't install the 6-speed, so that's why. Alright, my bad. Thought like that was the I was surprised, like there's a 5 gear now. Yeah, we do this 2.2 and then 0, or just the lowest possible value that you can get. And we'll try to get a liver before this and then we'll continue. We do not want a Red Bull. We stick with anime. Okay. We don't know. Yeah, actually don't know. We just do that? So I don't exactly know that. No, just do this one. But we can get this drift PR done. Alright. It is in Mount Harana, which is basically I'm thinking One Piece, but it's not One Piece. It's Initial D. There we go. Damn. Alright, we will start. Oh, it actually has very good grip at the back. Maybe I shouldn't have aero at the back, bro. It is keeping the car stable. So you can see, oh man. There we go. We do need, oh, micro starter, oh my goodness. Man, that micro starter like caught me off guard so damn much. There we go. I mean, we have done it, but my goodness, this is not a damn good drift car that I made here. It's just not a good drift car in the first place, but whatever. Alright, we'll do the speed zone next. I think this is the easier like route to go in. Start from here, just like in one of the races. I did say I was gonna use the FX. Oh no, not the FX, but the Enzo. I'm gonna check if they are actually like under my metas. So I only have 7. The 458 Italia is not a meta. The R8 LMS is a meta. The other one is not. SRT, I believe, is a meta. It is. The Cayman is a handling meta. Then the Enzo Ferrari, obviously. So we'll probably use either of these two. I'd actually just use the... Let's use the Viper. Then we use the WTAC, the Porsche, in the time attack. That will not have that much of a difficult time. Why, man? There we go. Now that's oversteer that we'd want when we're doing drift zones, but not when we're doing a speed zone. Alright, you start braking here. Just right. This is a flat out chicane. You brake up here. Just right. I feel like I could have got away with a lot more speed there. I think we're fine. It's 160 only. Alright, so we are done there. And next up, Hokubu time attack. We'll spawn here. As we'll actually try to get a decent time here. Decent time attack. And let's do the WTAC. Because that is a purpose-built handling tune or build or whatever, a handling car, whatever you want to say it or call it. We'll do the S1 because that's what we need. All right. Then we can finally start with the races.
200 meters.
Wait, here's one. There you go. Oh. I only tried this car on S2. I've not tried it on S1. So let's see how good it is. Can you... Oh no. Yep, it cannot take that flat out. Noted. It isn't as good as his S2 counterpart. Understandable. But it does have some very good brakes. Alright, now we'll see how it handles the chicane over here. It should be able to handle it flat. I'm gonna stick it. Alright, it did handle it flat. Maybe down to 4th here. Then power out. Alright, that was decent. Then down to 3rd here. We got a decent run up to the straight. Alright. Can we do a 50 flat? Alright. Man. That could be a sub 50 though. Really could be. Oh, and we have the Dodge Ram as well. Very nice. We actually have to take a picture of that. Is it a picture or like what do you call that? Do we just park it? We just park it. Okay. Right. So we'll do that because we only need to do the championships, right? So we'll park the Dodge Ram over there. Or maybe we'll tune it first. Yeah, why not? After this. Right? After this, because we're surely just gonna get some alright, nice credits. Alright, thank you Forza for that. But yeah. I could have gotten a number 24 Ferrari Spa. That would have been very nice, but alas, that is the most expensive car in the game. Whatevs. Alright. Dodge Ram in 2006. I believe this is a new car as well in Forza. But don't quote me on that. I'm probably just stupid. No, I am stupid. Alright, so let's see if there are tunes. There are a lot. It's a power build. And not a good one. Alright, so it is okay. It is not a good car to drive, it seems. Yep, it does seem that way. You know what? Maybe I'll actually just use this one. Why not? It's probably gonna be hell to drive because it is heavier as the tune name highlights, but whatever. It's not gonna have even a decent handling in the first place, like for the for a lower top speed, so why not? Let's just use this tune. Probably take that, but let's check if there are more. But SKD looks quite good. This kind of looks like a... Or that is from Xbox, right? Atax Johnson's profile. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Let's check this one out. They're because I'm following like people that make beautiful liveries. This is... I feel like this is a cool livery though. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna take that. And then we'll park it. And then we'll do the championships. And then before we actually do the championships, I have to pee. I really need to go to the bathroom. Man. Hurry up. Staying quite a while. But maybe it's our internet, because our internet has been really freaking up lately. There we go. It's an Arknight's character, my bad. I thought that was Mekti for a second, like at the back there. Mekti or G11. Alright, so we just have to park this big ass thing here. There we go, and then we will get that badge. Alright, and we leave. And now we should have that badge. There we go. Just gonna check. Oh, what am I missing here? The estate. Yeah, I don't like go around that, so whatever. And then that is done. That's a Tamagotchi, right? Because I'm not that old, alright? I don't know every like thing that has happened in the early 2000s and whatnot. I'll do the lower one first. Wait, one is street race, okay. Do this one. Why can't I? Damn. I can't. I'm gonna fast travel on that screen. There we go. Come on, man. Forza. QL. Work with me here. You have not fixed issues since FH5. Even in FH4. Yeah, like I said, before we start here, because races automatically start. Those are all circuits. What? Okay. Is the car that we need, but yeah, I'm going to take a piss first. Give me a second. Yeah. Oh, my ass hurts. All right. So a fun fact about me, what I've said earlier, not hearing it from me ever again. Well, ever again in this stream, particularly. Oh man. Is this a short shift? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Alright, so in the snow, given that it is the winter season, that's why we have cross country here in this goofy ass circuit. I actually don't know. I feel like it's a short shift. Cause the way that well no, I don't know. Is it actually a short shift? I think it is. Wait, what car is this? I'm gonna check my list to be sure Is the Mitsubishi Lancer incredible Lancer Evolution 2006? It does not specify in my notes that it is a short shift. So I'm gonna assume that it is not a short shift. But I still feel like it is a short shift. Because I lose out on speed, it seems. Like a short shift, that's you can see. I still don't know, man. I still don't know. Because I don't have like the engine sounds memorized. So I actually don't know if this is the turbo rally or not. I think it is though. Only downshifted that to get more rotation. Not because I want to go up. And here. Alright, maybe we'll stick with fourth. Because if it is a short shift, it would have enough torque to push our RPMs up. Here. Come on, help us. Torque. There we go. Finally got grip and just zoomed, man. So yeah, I think it is a short shift. Maybe. I'll probably check like the tune name or whatever. But it does handle quite well. For a car that's non-meta. I say that and then completely understeered. There was an AI that was going in the wrong direction. What the hell happened there? Alright. Okay. I believe this doesn't also have the correct spring and damper. You know, like rally, but you can live with that. A lot of tunes are like that in both Horizon 5 and 6. I guess the same case is in Horizon 4 as well, but I didn't meta tune during Horizon 4. Okay, this car is decent. Not as bad as the Lancer we were using for the weekly challenge earlier. This is significantly better, and it's in the same PI, I believe. We are in 600. Here we are in 600. I'm just trying to remember and did not pause because it breaks the immersion of fleeing in a Mitsubishi Lancer in a very snowy and mountainous area of Japan. See? There's that area, that AI that likes... Is that like a shortcut there? Or maybe like an alternative route that you can take to have like a better line? Maybe it is? Oh man. The character looks late in French. Because I myself is late in French. Okay. So down here, yep, we have all circuits. My goodness. Alright. Then it was a waste of time doing the taiyaki scramble. Man. Before we continue though, I'm actually gonna check if it is a short shift. Did it say or specify? But I believe it is. Or maybe not. Actually, I'm actually very curious. Why not? Let's check Like the thing is, ooh, yeah, nah. But just lately I've realized that, or I've learned that this song isn't actually like
Welcome back,
copyrighted.
potato.
So that's nice. Let's check. Oh, not that one. It is a short shift. I knew it. Man. Alright, so it is a short shift. I'm gonna edit my notes for it. There we go. Wait a minute. How do I shift early? Okay. Give me a second, alright? Just editing my notes. There we go. Alright. So it is a short shift car. I'm just surprised they didn't specify in the title. Usually they say it so that you don't have to mess around and find out. You know what I mean. But yeah, it is a short shift. Nice to know. I mean, to be honest, I guess I sort of got to realize when driving it, and maybe, yeah, I guess from the engine sound. I'm not that good with engine sounds, unlike some other Horizon players out there. So but I still did surprise myself. But I got to realize that it is a short shift car. That that did count. I was gonna say that should have counted. Come on, Bowie knife. All of us are driving some Mitsubishis here, except for the guy at front. Neat door. Alright, I'm gonna take the outside line here. Beautiful. Right, we have a pretty low suspension and off-road tires, not snow tires, but we are going to be able to handle this quite well. You don't need snow tires to actually drive very well in the snow, and actually at times even the snow tires slow you down further than the actual off-road tires. One thing to consider, right? Alright. There we go. That's a good thing though, that they did that. Because I don't want something like what they did back in FH4. I'm driving so piss poor right now. Oh man, those severe understeer just refuse to turn. I'm quite cold right now, and not because of the snow here in the winter season for this festival place. No, I'm not trying to make a pun, alright? I'm quite cold in terms of my my racing right now. I'm quite slow and making lots of mistakes. I've not played this game for a week. Back then in FH5, that's what I always do. I always come back for the weekly reset for the festival playlist, and that's what I've also started doing now in the past 2 or 3 seasons. Basically, when Horizon Decades started, I just did what I always have done for Horizon 5. And it's worked for me to not burn out. But yeah, you can see my skills to drop drastically because of no practice and just not being able to play the game, right? which, to put it simply, is a skill issue on my part. So I'm sorry on that. But oh, I pressed it twice, my bad. My nose is itchy right now and I can't scratch it. Yeah, the cars behind are quite off now. I'm scratching my nose right now. Okay. Nose scratch successful. Now when you turn this car, it actually wants to continue turning in that direction. I gotta be careful. But if I don't start turning earlier, then it wants to understeer. Weird car. But yeah, I would still pick this than whatever the Lancer 2001 is, right? My goodness. Forza, PGG, Turn 10, Microsoft. Come on. But the fact that this game also costed more than GTA 6 is astonishing to me. More than the ultimate of GTA 6, right? Insane. But I guess getting all of the licenses for a lot of these cars is expensive, even though they lost Bugatti and the Senna. Man. And we have to do one more cross-country circuit, all of which lasts about 4 minutes and above. Man, why? This is so boring. If you're going to do all circuits, make sure that it's a pretty high PI for the seasonal championships, I mean, because in online you can do whatever you want. I don't mind whatever races we have, but here against the AI, it's just no. But yeah, FH6 is dropping to the trap in FH5. Just, man, it's FOMO and just logging in to just get points for the series history now, right? In FH5 you didn't have to do that, but now you have to because of series history. So there's a bigger FOMO factor here in play. But that's probably what drove a lot of players away as well, because in Steam there are only 30,000 peak players a day, I think, from what I've seen from like a couple of days ago. That is still quite decent though for a live service game, or a niche live service game to be more precise. It isn't League or CS or Dota or COD, but for it, a Forza game, right, to reach that high amount of players, or to keep that amount of players, is still pretty damn good, because FH5 like many years down to its timeline, or maybe just a year. During its first year, it only had like 15 to 20,000 concurrent players, and then as the years passed, it dropped to around 10 to 15,000 concurrent players. Sometimes lower than that, but it isn't too bad, right? 10,000 players is still nice. Then for FH6 we have 30,000 concurrent players now. So I'm guessing within the first year or so, I mean, even before the first year passes, we would have DLC 1, which would bring back quite a bit of players. So I think that the average players of Horizon 6 would probably not be as low as FH5. that isn't as astonishing. Maybe, you know, like COD or Battlefield. Battlefield right now, it sucks. But I'm guessing maybe 25 to 30k, right? Maybe it would keep 25k daily as an average. I don't know why I do that. Like press it twice and I don't know. But yeah, I think they could keep an average of 25,000 players per day for an entire year, the entire first year. And then I mean, it did have over 300,000, right? 300,000 concurrent players during its first week, and that's excluding Xbox, the people playing on Game Pass, because a lot of people play this on Game Pass. But yeah, on Steam we have 30,000 current players, and then probably, or 25,000, sorry, that's what I was trying to say. And then I feel like, yeah, I don't know how do I like do the double shift. Man, or drag it? Like, how do I do that? I accidentally do it as well. Man, yeah, gotta finish my train of thought here. 25,000 players in its first year, but if you also count like the first few weeks and the release of DLC 1, right? Because excluding those two, you would have the 25,000 players, and then if you do like include those two, because from what I believe, maybe it could go up to around 50,000 players on Steam for DLC 1, and then a very high amount for the Xbox app in Game Pass. But yeah, let's assume though, like the daily players for Horizon 6, because there ain't much Series X and S, so I'm guessing the numbers of players in Series X and S is half of what Steam gets on a daily basis. So 25,000 players for Steam, but Xbox Series X and S probably gets around 12,500. So the game has 37,000 players on Steam and Xbox Series X and S. But here's the killer, right? Here's the killer. On Xbox PC, you have Game Pass, and a lot of people have Game Pass on PC. And through that, I believe the number of players on Game Pass matches or even doubles that of Steam. But let's not say it's a double. Let's say maybe a times 1.5, right? So it has around 45,000 players. So we increased, or we add the 45,000 players to the 37,000, and we would get something around 92,000, right? 92,500 more or less players that play on a day-to-day basis, which is for Microsoft, right? Is something nice to actually have, and for PGG, it's a big success for them. But yeah, there are still lots of issues with this game. This is a drift tune, so oh no, crap! I was gonna press back, and by mistake I pressed A. Man, what's my nose? My nose is still itchy. I don't know what's happened. Oh, you take that picture. TVR cigars? What? I'll get it racing A. You have to keep it in rear wheel drive. And somehow it had a very good launch as well. What? But yeah, I believe this car is not a meta anymore. It was a meta back in FH5. Isn't as good now in FH6. I was hoping to try the two NSX, the GT or the 2005. Both are metas, actually. But I believe the GT is a handling meta. So let's check that one out. There we go, handled it quite beautifully. I thought I was gonna overshoot it. I remember that corner from when I was doing the rivals. There we go. Quite decent line there. Could have gotten better line out of there, better speed. Oh, this is the sprint with the long route towards the highway. Half of the race is in the highway. Oh man. So I guess it's a good thing that I did choose this car, because both of the NSX are, from what I remember, are like handling all-around builds. Oh no, wait out. We're in A class, my bad. Just remembered we are in A class. So it is normal for them to reach these speeds. If you want the speed build, it should go up above 300. Preferably around 350 if you want to make a decent speed build. Alright, there we go, 500 meters to the line. My nose is still itching. Like the left part of my nose. I don't know why. There we go. Chen, beautiful Chen, giving us the dub. Now we'll be using the NSX. I'm stretching, that's why it's glitching out a bit. Alright. Okay, that took quite a bit of time to load. I don't know why it did, but it did. Oh, that's a speed focus as well. My brother is playing Cyberpunk. Alright. Probably raged and just gave up. Alright. Now finally we get to check these two out. Probably use this one first. Alright, no, I should have used the GT. I thought we were doing like this. Oh man. No, whatever. We just use this for the rest. Why not? So I'll be surprised when I use the GT sometime in the future. Alright. Boom. Alright. Pretty decent launch there. Does have 500 horsepower. So it has very quick acceleration, unlike these guys here, which are actually slowing me down. Come on. We got a couple of guys here. Bowie knife there. I hope Bowie knife doesn't try to eliminate me. Oh crap. So you can go through that to like have a better line. Yeah, it is very risky to try and do. So if you hit the barrier from the inside, you lose a lot of time. And if you overshoot it, you're going off the track or off the bridge, which is not a preferable line, not the optimal line for that, as Alpha Maxinova would say. We go extending to that. But yeah, you lose a lot of time on snow. Even with the off-road or rally tires. You really do need the snow, but snow does not have a lot of grip. Because the worst tire is the drag tire, and then that's the second worst. Apart from the vintage tires, right? I'm quite a bit understeer, but still fine. It has a decent enough speed, my opinion. But I don't think it's as good as the Nissan earlier. Or maybe it's just that we don't have enough straights here to actually like test it out. But we will be able to do it in the very last race here. And that will probably end stream because I'm gonna have to do a lot of things after, and aside from, you know, the trial and things, I need to edit some videos, so I'm not gonna be able to stream for much longer, which sucks. Alright, so it's this one. Very quick street race. Would be nice if I had like a full focus speed build here, but we do not. Alright, we'll do that. Then we continue. Right, let me just do the Macarena as I try to sweep this championship. 2, 1. I don't know why they started doing that. Why a race just immediately starts when you're doing a seasonal championship. You didn't even... What the hell are you doing, Tommy? Nah, you did that to yourself. You did that to yourself, Tommy. Then Bowie Knife with a beautiful Sylvia over there. Albert, I think, is using a Honda NSX. It is an NSX, I just don't know what year it is. Alright, we got the lead. Let's try to keep it. Alright, very nice. Bit of a couple of breaks there. Gonna break more for that. There we go. And with just a bit of lift. Here is a hard braking zone. Well, not exactly that hard, sorry. And then the fake chicane here. There we go, the fake chicane here for the very long straight. And now we'll see what this NSX is actually capable of. And it seems the Nissan is actually better. Wow, even with around 150 more horsepower, the Nissan is better when it comes to the straights. And it really is a sunflower charge because that was quick. One quick charge to the end. Thank you, thank you. I am your winner. I don't think I have an extra wheel spin to do before I end the stream. I do hope I have one. Let's see. Maybe I don't. Oh, I do! Let's go! Alright, let's just clean up our duplicates and not our metas though. Alright. Ooh, that is severely lagging. Yeah, it's lagging so much. What else? What else? Ignore my Honda Beats. You did not see anything. Should have 636 cars. Why is it 637? Or is that I really... Oh, no, it is correct, right? Because we did get 2 new cars. One from the festival place, which is the Dodge Ram. And then the others from the Car Pass, which was the Nissan 40th anniversary. Alright, so we actually do have 637 cars. A lot of cars here now. Yep. We actually like only need 2 more, I think. They will increase, so... You know, it will increase as the festival goes on. The playlist goes on specifically, right? Alright. So we are done here. Let me just double check. Weekly is done. Obviously, daily is daily. This is done, and then online stuffs. Alright. And with that, we do one more wheel spin to finish the stream off. And we get that. Wow. Okay, I'm actually... You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I have a dupe of it, but I'm gonna keep it. Oh, well, that's the dupe, sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it because I remember Grandma Driving, or I Suck at Driving, has made a A-class tune for that to piss off rammers. And, oh, not rammers, but meta slaves. And I mean, rare, it could work with rammers as well. Because my OG tune for that car was for S1 Cross Country. So now I'm gonna be able to also use it for road and maybe some off-road if I can. Alright, so we will be ending here now. Go home. And then let's admire my beautiful car here. Then let's do our outro. If it loads us, then quite a while.
Welcome
there we
back,
go.
Potato.
Thank you for the welcome back. But yeah, this has been tokoRanger just doing the winter season festival play for the Rising Decades. We're now done. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know when's the next time I'll stream. Probably do schedule sometime when I can. But yeah, this has been tokoRanger from Gotcha City Radio signing out. Peace out, peace out. Hope you all have a great week ahead. Bye bye.